Alright guys, so welcome back. Got another video for you tonight. I'm going to be setting up a new trolling motor that I just bought, well, new to me, and getting that installed on the boat, putting new connections on it and all that good stuff, so I figured I'd just bring you guys along. Before I can do anything though, I'm going to have to clean all this up because my shop's a mess and it's driving me nuts, but I haven't had time to do it. I've got the pleasure of working night shift, so I gotta stay up all night tonight anyway to get back on my regular schedule. So the cool thing about that is I get a lot of garage time and get to work on projects that I wouldn't get to otherwise. So I get a lot of time to myself to do that. So you gotta look on the bright side. But yeah, I'm gonna clean this up and then we'll take a look at the trolling motor and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do to it. Alright, so we're going to clean this thing off real quick. I'm just going to spray some cleaning wax on here. This is meant for cars, but it works for basically anything you want to clean with just a wash rag. You don't have to use soap and water, and it works pretty good. So we're just going to kind of douse this thing and wipe it off with a rag, and honestly it'll probably look a lot better just after doing that. Alright, so I just got done cleaning that off. As you can see, it made a huge difference, honestly. It's crazy what some cleaning can do. Made it look like a whole new trolling motor. So what we're going to do next is, this thing's kind of ugly looking. It's actually really cool though. A lot of these trolling motors have Velcro. This has like a little plastic clamp to hold it down when you're, trailering the boat and all that. You just push it down and under, like that, and then you can just use this little clamp. I'm not doing it right, but it's hard to run the camera and do this. But yeah, it's a lot better than the Velcro. We're gonna plasti dip that black because it just looks jacked up, looks old and sun faded. And then we're gonna move on over, tape that off, and make that look a lot better. And I'm gonna clean the pedal up, but I'm not gonna show you guys that. You guys know what a pedal looks like. Gonna do all that, and then I'll show you it, and we'll throw it on the boat. Just got it all taped up, did the first coat. We're gonna let that one dry. If it doesn't need another coat, I'll peel the tape off and show you guys, but if it needs another one, I'm gonna throw another one on and then we'll check it out. Alright guys, so I finally got it on here. Took a little bit of work, drilling holes and getting everything lined up right. I have the little baseboard that I put under here. I painted it black. This little shim piece I still need to paint black, but I don't really feel like bothering with it right now. But it's definitely looking good. It's a lot nicer than my old trolling motor. The pedal's really smooth. The motor's real quiet. The pedal's just a lot nicer to use. I put some little pieces of grip tape on the heel and on the button, kind of help you if your feet get wet or it's cold out and it's kind of slick out. That'll grip a lot better. And I mean, it's cheap. I just had the grip tape laying around, so a little bit of a free upgrade. Obviously I need to vacuum this thing out, it's nasty, but the hard work is done. So I may go fishing this morning if I'm still awake, so I'll continue a video if I do that, but if not, I will see you guys later. Leave some comments and let me know what you guys want to see in the next few videos, and thanks for watching. Man, this weather got nasty real quick. Usually you can sneak up here and where this inflow is and kind of pitch a jig or a Texas rig up in there, and there's usually at least 1 or 2 fish in there, especially with some water coming in. So stay back off it a little bit at first. There we go. Swimming it out of the, oh my goodness. That's a 5-pounder. That's a 5-pounder. Oh my God. That is a giant. That's a giant. That's gotta be 5. That could be pushing 6 pounds. Oh my gosh. I had no idea we had fish this big in here. don't have a tape measure or anything. We're gonna lay it down next to my rod here so I can measure when I get home and just have an idea of how big it is. So I'm gonna put the end of the tail at the end of my rod. It goes right about 2 inches past my rod there. We're gonna get her back. Well, she might be going back on her own. Wow, that was a giant. I was not ready for that. Like, not even a little bit. Well, that's a good way to start your morning, guys. Wow. A little hyped up now. And there's another one in there, guys. Completely missed it. Seems like he kind of missed it too. I bet he'll eat again though. Watch this. I'm just gonna try to roll cast it up in there as best I can. You gotta get it like right up in the current there. There's another one. Just choked it. Well, I'm glad I came out this morning. If they're eating a jig like that, that's worth it every time. It's a good thing I brought some pliers with me. It's a nice fish. Take that all day. And another one. It's not a swim jig, but you can still swim it. They're just munching it. They hate this thing right now. I think they're up chasing gills. There's been a few that I've seen that I couldn't quite get a hold of. I've seen them up messing around and chasing stuff. So this kind of halfway looks like a bluegill. So I think that's what they're eating. It's a good one. I don't think it's huge, but it's decent. God, they're crushing it. I love it. Glad I came today. I'm really, really tired, but it's well worth it. I know this audio is probably just prime right now with all this wind, so you guys can thank me later for that. I knew it. They're on these rocks. They're all cookie cutter, the same size on the rocks though. That was a little predictable. Goodbye. There's another one. And I can see the bluegill that they're eating, so that's exactly what they're doing. Easy. Man, they are fired up. This nasty weather is exactly what they needed, apparently. And another one. They're definitely eating some gills this morning. It's like getting predictable now.
Freaking drum. It was like a mixed bag.
It's a giant. I swear this is the same fish that I've caught 10 times now.
It might be.
Hey.
We got them fired up.
We got them fired up. We got doubles. Hey, that's not a bad
A
one.
little bit bigger.
Yeah. They were hanging out by this fountain.
Yeah. I went back into that little cove.
Yeah.
Down by the condos.
Yeah.
That's where I caught like 2 or 3 big ones.
Oh, you caught some nice ones?
Yeah, like,
Whoa!
you ain't gonna do that again.
No, he's not. He learned today.